You listen to Cosmic Chaos Radio.
Damn, that ship looked amazing.
Sorry.
Greetings, radiation burn pilots and capsuleers. You're listening to
Cosmic Chaos Radio.
Broadcasting live from a location even our own navigation drones refuse to acknowledge. I'm your host Chief, here to shove your sanity into low orbit with news, nonsense and general star-smeared brilliance. Now if you play the game Eve Echoes, then join our beautiful corp, the Vanguard group, and if you don't play the game, then, well, it's your loss. And yes, Vanguard is supported by BlackRock Corp, for those who so polite asking me. Tonight's topic, cargo conspiracies, cloaking nonsense and at least one caller who definitely shouldn't be near a Sino. But before your head start pulsating like an overheated autocannon or shaking like the parts that's called engine on the Rifter, then here is the new drop from Sam Jarkey, the hit single, Scan Me Like One of Your Dead Sisters.
In the dead of night, I caught your ping on D-Scan Glow, but you vanished fast like you didn't want me to know. You say you're cold, you say you're free, but I've seen your ex float next to me. You leave behind more than broken cars. You leave ghosts scratching at my station door. You cloak up, you fade like mist, but I know your frequency, I can't resist. Come a little closer, drop that mask. Let me ask the thing I've wanted to ask. Scan me like one of your dead sisters. Run your probes through every shiver. You dissect hearts, not just ships. Tell me lies with shaking lips. You always leave, but never alone. Carving your name into the clone. So scan me deep and don't be shy. You're just like death, you never say goodbye. I found your logs in a shattered wormhole. Do you haunt the void, or does it haunt you whole? You leave trails like blood across the nav grid, pretending you forget, but you never did. You ran with ghosts, you danced with wrecks, you kissed the cold and cashed the checks. But now I'm here and you're not gone. I feel your lock, you're stringing me along. You can't cloak truth, no, not from me. I see the code beneath your grief. One more scan, one more dive. Pull me apart, keep me alive. Scan me like one of your dead sisters. Run your probes through every whisper. Dig through wrecks, ignore the light. You only love what doesn't fight. You always leave, but never alone. Your signature's burned into my clone. So scan me raw, scan me blind. If I implode, at least you'll find something. I waited at the sun, you never came. I broadcasted pain, you jammed the signal. So I'll wait again in this empty system. Scan me just to say you scan me like one of your dead sisters. Like the last one who begged you to bitter. Pull my core apart, breach my soul. If you're not here, stay and just take control.
Are you tired of waking up in a fresh clone? Feeling a little overwhelmed? Did you lose your edge after that third potting? Introducing Vioxgra, BlackRock's discrete performance enhancement system for capsuleers who demand dominance, even off the battlefield. Slip it on and sink it in. Wake up better, because some kills happen out of combat. By Oxgra. Pod hard and live large. Side effects include excessive swagger, overconfidence, and sudden diplomacy failures. First up, an investigative journalist, aka me, have uncovered what we're calling the Great Galactic Cargo Swap. Multiple haulers reports arriving at their destination with completely different cargo than they started out with. One freighter left with a Veldspar and arrived with tritanium. Quite suspicious. Now that's not all it also had a copy of Pator's Got Talent DVD Seasons 4. Some weird stuff indeed. And I for one did not even know that Pator had a talent show, and luckily I'm not talented in anything, so for once I'm not missing out. Meanwhile in Lowsec, a Minmatar Milita pilot claims he have invented a new propulsion method powered entirely by passive-aggressive local chat. Early test caused a rupture in his ship's hull integrity and in his friendships. Recently, breaking reports from the Stein region suggest a rogue group of capsuleers have established the first space laundromat for drifter battlesuits. The smell has been described as ancient and aggressively technological. The project was cancelled when someone accidentally laundered a Janjong relic and turned the spin cycle into a Spartal anomaly. Meanwhile, a freighter pilot in Perimeter claims he have built a time machine using only capacitator batteries. He claims that he have visited the past and punched his own rookie clone. The proof is still pending. And finally, some economic news. The Plex prices are skyrocketing again. CCP say it's due to the market dynamics, and the community say it's due to pay-to-win bastards. Both might be true. And finally, a rogue drone, yeah that's it, a double rogue, has begun transmitting old Caldari jazz standards on open comms. The capsuleers are torn between fear and vibing. Oh, this was early. Who do we have?
Yeah, I'm stuck inside a gasite cloud. My ship is fine, but my clone keeps sneezing. Achoo! Is this normal?
No, but also yes. Gas clouds are mostly composed of black pepper and microdoses of Jovian body spray. Try to hold your breath for 40 jumps. And I'm also sure that BlackRock have something to counter that. We need a bit of music here, so how about Caldari Prime, My Home by Stan Newcomb.
Born in the blocks where the neon flickers. No sky above, just towers and figures. Parents punch clocks, did what they could, but the state don't care if you starve in your hood. They say work hard, climb the chain, but the corp owns the ladder, they rigged the game. So I learned real quick, had to find my way. Trading on the side, dodging laws every day. Stay born, stay raised, hustle to survive. Money is the power, gotta grind to stay alive. No kings, no saviors, just us and the fight. Stack is fly fast, take what's mine tonight. They tax my breath, they tax my name. Every credit I touch feeds the game. So I made my own lane, ran my own crew. Flip black market mods, yeah the itch just grew. The suits stay clean, but they dirtier than me. Buying out lives, printing fake dreams. They say the state's strong, the state provides. But if you ain't born rich, you get left outside. Stay born, stay raised, hustle to survive. Money is the power, gotta grind to stay alive. No kings, no saviors, just us and the fight. Stack is fly fast, take what's mine tonight. They tell us work hard, be loyal, serve the state. But loyalty don't pay rent, it don't feed your fam. So I don't pray to the state, I don't pray to the ISK. I just take what's mine. Now I move ships, now I move weight. Blueprints Endurance boosters, lockdown crates. No corp badge, no corp leash. But I eat good, yeah, I got my piece. They wanted me broke, wanted me tamed. But now they pay me, they know my name. No more waiting, no more chains. I run my block, I run my game. Stay born, stay raised, hustle to survive. Money is the power, gotta grind to stay alive. No kings, no saviors, just us and the fight. Stack is, fly fast, take what's mine tonight.
They call me nothing. They call me lost. Now they call me boss.
Cosmic chaos, river bit.
Let's check on the cosmic climate, shall we? Nothing is happening again. Everything is calm. The stars are chilling, and even the black holes seems to be vibing to lo-fi. Pilots in Nullsec have reported mild discontent due to lack of space lightning, which is usually the only thing keeping their fleet ops interesting. The Concord meteorologists officially declare the universe as unreasonably peaceful. Wow, if this keeps up, then I'm not sure what to say. If you're not being obliterated by a radiation surge today, then take the win. But do not get used to it. This will not last. At least if I have anything to say. Which I actually do. Go for chaos!
Galactic girls are made of chrome and heartbreak and poorly made drones.
What in all the moons was that?
That's a tribute to my ex. She stole my Stradios and my clone brain. And also my backup clone. And my ferret.
Classic galactic romance. At least you still have whatever voice that is. Maybe don't weaponize it again though. Now a quiet word from our not sponsors. Sources suggest BlackRock has started buying up every clone grade biomass sample in Caldari space. And no one knows why, as always. Probably something unsettling. And definitely not skincare. A cryptic message was found on a contract titled Not a Threat. That simply read, if Vanguard recruits with slogans, we recruit with consequences. I'm not sure what that means, but it also say, order the medicine from us. Serpentis is not to trust. And with that, let's never speak of it again. Here we have Lisa Pala, the docking disaster.
Well, I made it back from low-sec, hull barely intact, armor's gone, cap is dry, got gankers on my back. I see the station beacon, I'm almost there, just gotta dock up, but oh god, I swear. Hit approach, hit request, but the queue won't clear. I'm sitting in space while the gate camp sneers. I mash that button, scream at the screen, let me the hell in, this ain't a cutscene. Oh, I got them docking issues, can't get inside. Sitting outside while my ship's getting fried. Request denied, the timer's too slow. If I don't get in soon, I'm losing my clone. Now some folks make it look real easy and clean. They just slide right in like a well-oiled machine. But me, no way, it's a goddamn fight. Cause docking in Jita, that takes all night. Bumper ships pushing, haulers stuck. Some guy in a bowhead yelling, what the fuck? And when I finally get close, aligned real tight, a freighter just warps in and blocks my flight. Oh, I got them docking issues, can't get inside. Sitting outside while my ship's getting fried. Request denied, the timer's too slow. If I don't get in soon, I'm losing my clone.
Station traffic control has placed you in a queue. Oh no, please try again in 40 seconds. What do you mean, 40 seconds? Alarm blare, shields break, enemy ships lock on. Please hold while we process your request. Oh god damn
just a place to hide. But the docking god said,
Nah, it's your time to die.
so next time I fly, I'll dock way ahead. Cause waiting too long just leaves you dead. But deep down I know, no matter my plan, one day I'll get stuck at the station again. Oh, I got them docking issues, can't get inside. Sitting outside while my ship's getting fried. Request denied, the time is too slow. If I don't get in soon, I'm losing my clone.
Now we have a new segment in this show, the Cosmic Tips of the Week. So welcome to the segment that might never be on this show again. Tip number 1. If you ever wonder, should I warp to 0? The answer is yes, unless it's a trap. In which case, it's still yes, but scream first. Tip number 2. Never trust a cargo named free stuff. That is how you lose your ship and your dignity and somehow end up married to a rogue drone. Tip 3. If your corp leaders say this will be a quick op, then bring snacks and get a new clone. Tip 4. You're not being paranoid. That Astero is following you. Change the system or names or species. Tip 5. If someone offers you Oxydra, then ask 2 questions. Did it come sealed? And why is it glowing? If you don't get any answers, then breathe deeply and accept your fate. Tip number 6. Never accept fleet invites from someone named Free Kills 420, unless you're extremely bored or making content for YouTube. Tip number 7. Always double check contracts before clicking accept. If the title includes totally legit, not a trap, or for BlackRock eyes only, then just walk away. Tip number 8. If you find a wormhole with a description don't, then do. And bring friends. And a notepad. And that was 9 great tips of the week. Why not 10? Well, that's just who I am. Welcome back to Cosmic Chaos Radio. Tonight's topic is the best ship fittings for PvP or wars.
Yes, finally a good and useful discussion.
I mean, seriously, you can have the perfect fit, the best DPS and the strongest tank, but that's not the most important thing to cover.
Really? A great fitting is literally how winning works, so let's get into the details.
I agree. Winning starts before the fight, and before the fight, you need a fresh reskin.
Okay, let's try to focus. Our battleships need buffer tanks, high DPS, and
they need a sleek, stylish design that says, I'm about to ruin your day.
I'm begging you to take this seriously. Let's talk armor versus shield tanking.
Great! Armor tanking pairs best with darker metallic skins that makes you look unstoppable.
That is not what I meant.
Whereas shield tankers would go for brighter, energetic reskins to say, I'm fast, I'm deadly.
I swear to you, if you mention another reskin,
I just think it's important.
you know what's important? Damage application, fleet cohesion, survival.
You know what's really important?
What?
Style.
I hate this show.
Bah, you always say that.
Fine, let's say you're in a fleet fight. What's your actual plan for fitting?
Step 1. Make an entrance.
Don't you think step 1 would be locking up targets and applying DPS?
No. Step 1 is letting everyone admire your glorious reskin before they explode.
That doesn't even make sense.
Picture this. You warp in, your ship gleams under the starfield, the enemy fleet hesitates. They start questioning their own aesthetics.
They start shooting you.
And in their final moments, they realize that ship looked amazing.
You're a dum-dum. Let's compromise.
I'm listening.
We fit our ships properly.
And we look amazing doing it.
Whatever.
That's the spirit. Now, what do you think about a hot pink paladin?
I'm trying not to go mad.
You wake up, you clock, and you do what they say. The suits at the top, they don't know your name. You fight in their wars, you build in their space. But they own the stars, they own your place. Every credit you make, every ship you fly, stamped with a name you can't defy. You think you're free, you think it's fair. They wrote the contract, they put you there. They have the power, they hold the chains. They sell you the dream while they stack the gains. They run the systems, they own the sky. You live, you work, you fight, you die. You sign your name, they take their cut. The stockholders cheer while you bleed in the dust. You think you're winning, you think you've won, but they're 5 steps ahead before you've begun. You built the weapons, you mine the ore. You fuel the fleet, but they own the war. You fire the guns, you spill the red, but when it's all over, they're cashing the checks. They have the power, they hold the chains. They sell you the dream while they stack the gains. They run the systems, they own the sky. You live, you work, you fight, you die. You want freedom? You want control? That's cute. You buy from them, you sell to them, you fight for them. You're not a soldier, you're a product. Never lasts forever.
And that was They Have the Power with the one and only Caldari rebel Anna Veld. I'm not sure why she hasn't been locked up yet. Alright lore nerds, this is time for Wrong But Still Lore, where the facts are fake but the passion is real. Tonight's topic is Concord. Did you know Concord was originally created as an interstellar dance-off judge panel? Every major empire submitted their best break dancers, but one time, when the Mars submitted a guy who could phase out of time while spinning, it kinda broke the competition. That pilot is now the core AI of the Concord's response fleet.
Evening, Chief, my man. It's really good to see you in this beautiful day in the show. Today I have a question for you about EV echoes. Do you believe that there are some people who are using Orca industrial commercial ship as a battle Orca? From what I heard, it can deal mostly 10,000 damage with one industry core. Is that correct?
Now, battle orcas, let me be very clear. Anyone using an orca as a weapon is either a genius, a lunatic, or both. And I respect that. With an industry core and some imagination, and probably narcotics, you can push those numbers to 10,000 damage. It's absolutely possible. But here's the thing, that's not a ship anymore. That's a declaration of insanity if you ask me. That's someone looking at a logistic command vessel and saying, yeah, I would like to use this massive slow box as a blunt instrument of divine wrath. It's not a battle orca, it's a war cow. It's a floating barn that says, do not underestimate me, while mooning lasers and farting out drones like a divine judgment. And to anyone who doubts it, get in low-sec, you'll know when the battle orca shows up. Because suddenly, your battleship is on fire, and the killmates say, killed by janitor Greg's industrial core. So yes, I believe. And I fear them. As should we all. Here we have the highsec shuffle from the Potters.
Well, I rolled into highsec, thought I'd be fine. A place of peace where the rules align. No pirates, no wars, just safe, clean space. But oh my friend, that ain't the case. G-Time's a madhouse, scams in the air, contracts full of nothing but despair. Double your risk, yeah, that's a trick. Blink once and your wallet's been stripped. Oh, it's the highsec shuffle where the clueless collide, where gankers, scammers, and bots all reside. They say it's secure, but you best watch your back, or you'll wake up in a pod with your hauler unpacked. I tried to haul, thought I'd make some misc. Jumped in my freighter feeling real brisk. Walked gate to gate, no worries in mind. Then a fleet of tornadoes showed up behind. Before I could blink, my hull turned to dust. $1 billion is gone, guess that's my luck. In Concord, oh, they showed up alright after my wreck had left their sight. Oh, it's the highsec shuffle where the clueless collide, where gankers, scammers, and bots all reside. They say it's secure, but you best watch your back, or you'll wake up in a pod with your hauler unpacked. Now let me tell you folks, highsec's got its charm. If by charm you mean people causing you harm, you got bumpers who nudge you just for a laugh, and a thief got miners who don't do the math. You got mission runners crying when their loot gets snatched, and war decoys who only gang noobs for the stats. And if you try to fight back, oh, don't even try, cause Concord will show up just to watch you die. Tried joining a corp, thought I'd find some peace, but they awarded a group that never knew defeat. I undocked my cruiser, took one step outside, and immediately lost it to 5 tornadoes aligned. So now I sit docked, just watching the show. Scam salt and explosions below. Some call it madness, some call it hell, but we all keep coming back, so who can really tell?
I have an input to the show. BlackRock Bulletin. Whispers from deep inside the economy suggest that BlackRock has quietly acquired 51% control over all mobile tractor units. Why? Well, rumour says if you activate too many MTUs in one system, you receive a private invitation to a special market. But what's for sale? Unless you own 51% of the MTUs, you won't know. That's all we're allowed to say for now.
Yeah, hi. So I click on join Vanguard. So is this recruitment?
Absolutely. Welcome to Vanguard. Your first task is survive 24 hours.
Chief babe, I turned my praxis into a floating rave. I've got strobe drones, exotic dancers, and a DJ with no spine, but incredible rhythm.
That's either revolutionary or illegal. Possibly both.
We're calling it Boogie Battleship. You in?
Okay, I bring my industrial-sized fog machine and my disco gila.
Well, I woke up bright and early in my capsule's iron shell. Had a shipment bound for Jeddah, thought the trip would go real well. I punched the undock button, gave my thrusters just a tap. And then the station said, now hold on friend, you're stuck in traffic's trap. Oh, I got them undocking issues, floating in this line, trying to leave the station, but the queue won't let me fly. My ship is primed, my cargo cargo's full, my patience running dry. Oh, I got them undocking issues. Guess I'll just sit here and cry. The local chat was burning as the hauler screamed in pain. Some poor soul in a freighter tried to undock once again, but the ganker sat there waiting like a lion near the herd. And just like that, in seconds flat, boom, his fate was heard. Oh, I got them undocking issues floating in this line, trying to leave the station, but the queue won't let me fly. I check my fit, I check my tank, I check my will to live. Oh, I got them undocking issues, no more fucks left to give. Now let me tell you, friends, if you got cargo worth a dime, you best be careful undocking, 'cause you might just buy the farm. There's tornadoes lurking yonder, catalyst waiting too, and if you blink the wrong way, boy, the next wreck might be you. So I finally saw my moment, engines burning full of hope, when some dude in a blinged out paladin decided he won't cope. He locked me up, I panicked fast, my hull began to bleed. Then Concord came to save me, but a little bit too late. Oh, I got them undocking issues, thought I'd get away, but some ganker had a different plan and I became his prey. Now I'm floating in a pod, watching my wreck drift by. Oh, I got them undocking issues, guess I'll give Jitta one more try.
Tired? Drifting through space? Need a boost? Try Quaff. The only beverage in New Eden that's banned in 3 regions and technically classified as spaceship fuel. Quaff. Drink it. Regret nothing. Side effects may include extreme confidence, reckless flying, and spontaneous PvP. Quaff Corporation is not responsible for lost ships or bad life choices. Please drink responsibly.
Good evening, Capsuleers. Welcome back to Cosmic Chaos Radio. I'm Shiv, here to discuss a critical issue affecting pilots all across New Eden.
Or the insane amount of bureaucracy required for basic actions.
Well, I'm here to tell you why the system works perfectly as intended.
Oh, for the love of... Fine, let's start with something basic. Let's say I want to undock my ship.
Undocking. A simple yet highly regulated process.
It shouldn't be regulated at all. I'm a capsuleer. My ship is ready. I should be able to just hit the button and go.
Absolutely not. That would be chaos. You need to fill out the proper form first.
Forms?
Yeah, before you undock, you must submit a station exit request, a form D3, to the docking authority.
What docking authority?
The station local traffic management office.
That doesn't even exist.
Sure it does. You just never see them because they operate behind 6 layers of automated bureaucracy.
Okay, fine. Let's assume I fill out your stupid form. Can I undock now?
Not yet. You need to apply for an undocking permit.
What?
Yeah, the form U78, the standard Capsuleer's undocking permit.
Why do I need a permit to leave?
Because we need to ensure that your ship won't cause a hazard to space traffic.
There is no traffic, it's space.
Not true. What about all the freighters and shuttles and autopilot ship that's slowly drifting to their doom?
They can move around me.
Not unless you submit a flight path notification.
What is a flight path notification?
Oh, it's just a simple declaration of your intended trajectory. You need to submit the Form F22 to the station's Orbital Traffic Coordination Bureau.
Why does this sound like a government department that shouldn't exist?
Oh, it exists. And if you don't comply, you risk a docking violation fee, DVF-9.
Okay, fine. Let's say I fill out everything. Am I finally allowed to undock?
Almost. Just one last step.
I swear to God.
You need to submit a safety declaration.
What am I declaring?
that you acknowledge the potential dangers of space travel and that the station is not liable for what happens outside.
I know space is dangerous.
Ah, but have you acknowledged it in writing? It's just a small form.
No. No more forms. I'm just going to undock.
Ah, if you attempt to undock without proper authorization, your station privileges may be revoked.
By who?
The Station Compliance Oversight Committee.
That's not a real thing.
It is now. Hey, I've been stuck in a station for 3 days because my undocking permit got denied.
See, this is what I'm talking about.
They said my ship loadout was unapproved.
What does that even mean?
They told me my fleet lacked structural integrity.
What are you flying?
A fully polarized retriever with 6 overdrive injectors. Ah, yes, that's considered a high-risk loadout under subsection 14B of the New Eden Safety Code.
You just made that up.
They also said my warp core stabilizers were aesthetically displeasing.
What?
Yeah, apparently it violates the station visual aesthetics policy. Oh, that one is real. Ugly ships clog up the undocking queue.
Oh my god. I can't believe this.
I don't know why you're so upset. It's all about safety.
No, it's about control.
If we didn't have these rules, people would be recklessly undocking in anything.
That is the entire point of the game.
No. The point of the game is careful consideration of bureaucratic efficiency.
I want to punch you. Oh, come on.
Oh dear. Looks like you didn't submit your undocking paperwork.
I wasn't trying to undock.
It doesn't matter. You thought about undocking without clearance.
This is actual madness.
Don't worry, you can appeal the violation by submitting Form D99, Unauthorized Flight Request Appeal.
Ah!
The forge runs hot, the numbers climb. Every second counts, every credit's mine. Factories hum, the balance grows. Steel and sweat, that's how it goes. You pray to gods, I pray to gains. You count your dead, I count remains. Every ship that flies, every war you wage starts with a contract signed on this page. Build it up, break it down, sell it back again. Every war is profit, every loss a win. You fight for flags, I fight for gold. Caldari rise and never fall. Build it up, break it down, sell it back again. Every war is profit, every loss a win. You fight for flags, I fight for gold. Caldari rise and never fold. You call it war, I call it supply. When you burn, I sell you the sky. Weapons for hire, ships for sale. Who wins or loses, that's just detail. I don't need banners, don't need pride. Isk is my kingdom and I don't pick sides. Your fleets may fall, your names may fade, but I'll be here, I own the trade. Build it up, break it down, sell it back again. Every war is profit, every loss a win. You fight for flags, I fight for gold. Caldari rise and never fall. Build it up, break it down, sell it back again. Every war is profit, every loss a win. You fight for flags, I fight for gold. Caldari rise and never fold. You call it greed, I call it progress. You call it corruption, I call it control. When the dust settles, when the war ends, we'll be the ones selling you the scraps. Profit, every loss a win. You fight for flags, I fight for gold. Caldari rise and never fold. No fortune and fire, steel and might. Numbers don't lie, and neither do I.
Now some smaller news you might want to know about. The Drifter declares it's running for CSM. The Drifter battleship has hacked Concord communication and submitted a CSM campaign video. The platform is more wormholes, less screaming. It now has more votes than 2 entire nullsec blocks. The future is now. The Galente fast food chain accidentally opens a wormhole restaurant. The Burger Stab opened a location in J-Space by mistake. Local sleepers are now addicted to the fried quaff and nuggets. CCP is investigating, and the sleepers are not. A Corp CEO claimed to have resurrected a Corp from a kill mail. A CEO in Lowsec says he have used an ancient Jovian yoga and a capacitator battery to bring a frozen Corp back to life. The reanimated Corp member is now reportedly confused and naked and now serves as a motivational speaker. A rare loot container found labeled "Do not open" and this means you. Pilots who open it report hearing elevator music followed by an angry message. You were warned, now you must suffer. Market taxes. Inside it was 1 tritanium and 1 monaco, and a copy of the EULA printed in blood. A New Eden art exhibit declared a war target. An Amarian artist installed a 30 million ISK sculpture titled Untethered Sino Dreams in perimeter. It got declared a threat to morale and was removed with a dread bomb. The artist responded by launching a new piece, War Declaration in C major. A fleet of catalysts seen flying in perfect, synchronized spiral. The mysterious formation of 89 catalysts was spotted spiraling around a moon in Verge Vendor. No one engaged and no one escaped. A cult may have been born, or it may have ended. Fresh on the list right now is Covered Up's Catastrophe with Laila Kovrin.
Well, I had me a dream, I had me a plan. Gonna slip through the void like a ghost, like a man. Stratios prepped, systems primed. A hunter unseen, the perfect crime. Had my cloak on tight, not a trace in sight. Orbit in a gate in the dead of night. The fleet said hold, they said wait right there. But patience ain't a virtue when you breathe this air. Oh, I had that cloak up, I had it just right. I was sitting real still, keeping my cool till my fingers got twitchy and I pressed the wrong tool. Instead of aligning, I hit my prop, decloaked like a dumbass, dead on the spiral when the gate gun sang. The hunters awoke, a saber appeared and my fate was a joke. Fleet just sighed, I heard the FC groan. Another cover, a genius boy, send her back home. Oh, I had that cloak up, I had it just right. Tell ya, stealth ain't a game. You mess up once, you're lit up in flame. It don't take much, just one little slip, and suddenly you are the content they flip. Maybe you bumped, maybe you lagged, maybe you panicked and your ship got bagged. Either way, buddy, don't even try. The kill mail's up and your fleet's saying bye. Now I sit in my pod, floating in shame. The local chat's laughing, remembering my name. They said, nice cloak, man, they said real smooth. Guess I'm the lesson, the dumb girl who proved that covered ships ain't built for the bold. You live in the shadows or you die in the cold. So if you wanna sneak, if you wanna survive, keep your hands off that prop and stay the hell alive. Oh, I had that cloak up, I had it just right. Now I'm burning in light. Thought I was shadow, thought I was slime. Now I'm decloaked, tackled, guess I'm gonna die.
In a galaxy full of noise, chaos and questionable capsuleers, there is one name that stands above the rest. It's not the Vanguard Group, but we are also here. The Vanguard Group. We don't chase trends, we define them. We don't react, we prepare. Strength, stability, secrets, and events. Join the corporation that knows what you need before you do. Become a part of the future that's already been written by BlackRock. Wow, that was the worst recruitment slogan ever. We need a better one. Dude, we need a better one.
Sheev, I tried to date an asteroid. She had curves, composition, and magnetic personality. But now she's ghosting me, literally. She phased through my ship.
I'm gonna say this once. Stop falling in love with orbital objects. That's how we get the moon scandal in YC-119.
She gave me a rock, shaped like a heart.
It's a warning. Run!
Yeah, anyone there? So I click on join Vanguard, so is this recruitment?
Absolutely. Welcome to Vanguard. Your first task is survive 24 hours.
Run.
Cosmic Chaos Traffic Report.
Let's look at the star lanes. Spoiler, they're a mess. Jita 44, undocked traffic backed up to perimeter. A freighter lost power mid-maneuver, causing an accidental blockade. The capsuleers have started another conga line protest, which is somehow gaining momentum. So bring some snacks. The Dodixie Gate in Aklan. A local hauler thought it'd be funny to anchor a mobile depot also in mid-jump lane. It wasn't funny. He's been fined 7,000 ISK and exiled to a mining barge. In Losec near Old Man Star, a rare patch of clear space. It's quiet, it's too quiet, though there are reports of cloaking ships singing pirate sea shanties. But that may also be the comm static again. Drive fast, check the D-scan, and if someone asks you for your cargo value, then just run. Alright, before our brain cells start filing for early retirement, let's take a break. Up next, A Love Forbidden by Gary Heaven. If you're ever fallen in love, then this one is for you.
In the silence of the void where the starlight fades and Amarian's heart beats bound by golden chains, she's a Minmatar soul, fierce and free. Her fire lights the darkness inside of me. Our ships meet in shadow in a system unknown. Two hearts collide, though the war has grown. Her clan calls for vengeance, my empire for pride. But love takes no sides in this endless divide. Oh, starlit skies, hear our plea tonight. A love forbidden, but burning bright. Across the void, through the battles we fight. And a Marian, and a Minmatar in love's light. She wears freedom like armor, her passion a blade. A warrior of the rust, in her fleet she's obeyed. I'm cloaked in tradition, with a faith so strong. Yet I falter before her, knowing love isn't wrong. We meet in secret, by an asteroid's embrace. A fleeting moment in the coldness of space. Her voice is a hymn, her touch a prayer. In this galaxy vast, she's the breath of fresh air. Oh, starlit skies, hear our plea tonight. A love forbidden, but burning bright. Across the void, through the battles we fight. And a Marian, and a Minmatar in love's light. But the war rages on, tearing stars apart. A battlefield burns between our hearts. Her clan calls her traitor, my people the same. yet in her eyes I see no shame. If love is rebellion, then let us defy. Let the heavens witness our battle cry. For in this cruel cosmos, with its endless night, she's the beacon, my hope, my guiding light. Oh, starlit skies, hear our plea tonight. A love forbidden, but burning bright. Across the void, through the battles we fight. And a Marian and a Minotaur in love's light. So we carve out a path through the war and pain. A love that's eternal, like the stars remain. And a Marian and a Minotaur together will soar. In the shadow of conflict, love shines even more.
Alright, Void Screamers, that is all for this broadcast. We have learned a lot today. Mostly that cargo is not to be trusted and MTUs might be plotting something. And Concord has better dance moves than all of us. Until next cycle, fly unpredictable, scam creatively, and for the love of God, do not open mysterious containers labeled definitely not a trap. I am Shiv, signing off to Please Stop Blocking Me with Sam Niabainen. Or am I? I mean, I might just stick around and keep talking. I mean, you guys know I got a lot more to say.
I'm holding the line.
Maybe we
T2
should
fit, got my skills in prime. Anchor up, aligned to gate. I'm doing everything the FC states. Then my HUD lights red, oh not again. That's our Logi and he's locking me, friend. I broadcast, I'm fine, I wave like a clown. But the next thing I hear, he's yellow birding down. Please stop locking me, I'm in the damn fleet, can't you see? Same tag, same com, same freaking ship. Why you jamming me like I'm a spy with a whip? Please stop locking me, I'm not bait, I'm not FC. I swear to God, if I get shot again, I'm uninstalling and making new friends. Took a blaster to the hull last roam, because our own gnosis thought I was a drone. Oops, my bad, is all he said, as I floated back to Jitta in my pod instead. And don't get me started on the smart bomb crew. I warped to the Titan, now I'm dead too. Didn't check overview, they always cry, while I'm the one with the kill mail that made me cry. Please stop locking me, I'm blue on your screen, I got the key. I'm fleet warped, aligned, and totally chill, but somehow you're the one who gets the kill. Please stop locking me, I'm not a spy, I'm just unlucky. Can't even sneeze without getting primary. Don't treat me worse than Concord and highsec piracy. Okay, I'm in fleet, I'm on comms, I even set my safety green, and you still bump me into this Jeff Jewelry. I'm just unlucky. Next roam, I'll fly a damn venture and see if maybe, just maybe, y'all will let me. Please stop locking me, or at least use Logi and rep me sweetly. Cause if I see one more yellow box, I'm switching course and changing docks.